Oh, have I created a blooper reel just trying to do this introduction? But my name is Ehryn. I spell it Ehryn. But legally on paper it's spelled Aaron because I'm basic like that. But I like the spelling Ehryn because it helps me feel like that I can stand apart from an identity that I don't necessarily feel that I'm attached to completely. The person that I was at one point in my life is not exactly the person that I want to be now, and I'm trying to be. And so I identify differently because I have not limited myself to a societal norm, a heteronormative lifestyle, or even that matter gender conformation. um so I guess I'm just trying to do more stories about me. I realize that there are so many of us LGBT people coming out with our stories and um our own things, but I think it's kind of the time for those conversations to really be happening. We are evolving as a society, and we can be better to each other. And I am someone who stands differently and stands out. Um, and I'm okay with that. And it took me a long time to accept that. I used to think that I wanted to blend into what society expected of me. So for years, I have been trying to figure out exactly who I am and what I bring to this world. Because I always found that it was important for me that I was meant for bigger things than what I had laid out in front of me. Um, and so, of course, my life has been a little bit different than I think I planned as a teenager. And sometimes I get a little sad thinking about it 20 years ago when I was still a 17-year-old kid, trying to figure out who I wanted to be, who I could be. And I had to learn that in such a interesting way in life and by myself for the most part. But one thing that besides me being genderqueer, gay, whatever, mentally ill, one thing that I have always appreciated is the people that I have met that have helped me to put more puzzle pieces to who I am today. And I'm so excited that I have finally been able to come out with that and have my podcast. And now I'm doing a Facebook group, live chats, and I'm trying to do vlogs. I mean, I don't really know how to do vlogs. I watch YouTube vlogs and I think, ooh, that it's not that hard. It's hard. Just so you know. If you haven't done it. If you have done it, respect. But I didn't want to do it like everyone else. I didn't want to just like come on here all the time with goofy, silly stuff, but sometimes I might. I want this to be kind of an an adventure into my world so you can see the world from how I view it. Um, because I view this world as a beautiful place with amazing humans that are all trying to grow and learn from each other. And it took me a long time to realize that there's more than just this and that and black and white and Republican and Democrat and right and left and right and wrong and good and evil and all that stuff. It's I felt that I know there's more to know about humans than just putting them in a box. And I love unpacking the box of other people's adventures and stories as well. And I love sharing my story so that we get to connect. And that's what I'm hoping to do with what I get to share here. So I'm really hoping to find some new connections, make some more friends, share some stories. And I really hope that you will like, follow, share, make sure that you're getting all those notifications because I'm going to try and put out some stuff. You'll see episodes of my podcast on this page. You're going to see vlogs of mine generally. And yeah, and please interact. I'd like to know. I'm trying to grow on these things. I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert at anything because I'm not, especially the technology that is YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, even. But I love that I get to learn how to use it, and I love that I'll make mistakes along the way. And I know that there are some judgmental people out there that are waiting for people to mess up and do stupid stuff. But and they love, and everyone loves to call people out on the things that they feel that they're superior and knowledgeable at compared to others, and blah blah blah. So bring it on if you got it. But if you're here to support and be positive and help get some positive feedback from my friends, me, and my stories, then welcome, and I'm happy to meet you, and I hope you enjoy what I have to offer along the way. So my first thing that you'll have under after this, my first post really is going to be um, my first episode of video recorded episode of my podcast. To be fair, it's a blast from the past segment, and it is with my friend Willie. So that sounded weird. So yeah, enjoy.